भारतीय न्यूज सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Yes, you guessed it right. Today, we are going to discuss about the movie that made all of us realize that all we need is love. Welcome back, Bollywood lovers, to another jam-packed edition of Entertainment Tarka. I'm your host Ekta Kapoor, and today we are going to dive into the miraculous life of Laila Majnu. Laila Majnu is a 2018 Indian Hindi language romantic drama film starring Avinash Tiwary and newcomer Tripti Dimri. It is directed by Sajid Ali, presented by Imtiaz Ali and co-produced by Ekta Kapoor, Shobha Kapoor and Preety Ali. The film is a contemporary retelling of the story of Laila and Majnun. Released theatrically on 7 September 2018, the film met with a lukewarm response and failed commercially at the box office. But in later years, it received positive reviews for its story, cast, performances and soundtrack, garnering critical acclaim. Following its digital release, some outlets even assigned the film cult status. After the re-release of the film in 2024, it is now a box office success. 1,000 thronged cinemas after it was re-released. Hitesh Sonik composed the film's background score and Niladri Kumar, Joi Barua and Alif composed the songs. The lyrics were written by Irshad Kamil, Mehmood Gaami and Mohammad Muneem. The first song, Aahista, was released on 9th August 2018. This was followed by the title track, O Meri Laila, on 13th August 2018. Now coming to my favorite part, the most famous dialogues of the movie are इंतज़ार, लंबा इंतज़ार, बस थोड़ा और इंतज़ार, डिवोर्स का इंतज़ार, इद्दत का इंतज़ार, सामने खड़ी है फिर भी इंतज़ार, ये इंतज़ार पागल कर देगा मुझे, तुझे क्या लगता है ये हम कर रहे हैं? हमारी कहानी लिखी हुई है और ये दुनिया के लोग क्या, हम खुद भी इसे नहीं बदल सकते। तो निकल पड़ेंगे अपने पहाड़ों के पीछे वाली दुनिया में। वहाँ नदी किनारे एक छोटा सा घर बनाएंगे, मैं लकड़ियाँ काट के लाऊंगा, तू खाना पकाएगी, सुकून से रहेंगे। वो पहाड़ बहुत फैसिनेट करता है मुझे। बस आता हूँ, सोचता रहता हूँ, क्या होगा उस पार। छोड़ूंगा नहीं मैं, एक दिन निकल जाऊंगा, देख लूंगा क्या है उस पार। उन पत्तों में, मेरी सांसों में, मुझ में, तुझ में, हर जगह बस एक ही नाम, लाइला। Feeling the love, my cuties? So moving forward onto this story, Laila Majnu has a fair bit of this. Directed by Sajid Ali from a script by his illustrious brother Imtiaz Ali, here is a romantic drama that can surprise you. There is no small feat considering we have known of the age-old Persian legend about the star-crossed lovers for longer than we can remember. And it has been interpreted by artists as far removed as Rishi Kapoor, Orhan Pamuk and Eric Clapton. It is about young lovers torn apart by their families and the world till they lose their minds and their lives. In this adaptation, Laila knows when the boys are looking at her. This they do a lot. But similar to the boys' studied smartness, This is more because of the coquettishness with which she carries herself than due to an unreal beauty. The daughter of a Kashmiri politician, she is pampered and invincible till one fateful night when she locks eyes with a boy who has just urinated on her sister's head. Like I said, this is a film full of the unexpected. True to that story, he is the enemy, or at least the son of her father's enemy, which damns the young lovers. They know this, but are thrilled by the forbidden. Helplessly, they are drawn to each other, giddily spending all day talking on the phone or mooning around the same Srinagar cafe as if there is only one decent cafe in Srinagar. Let's make the best of the situation before I finally go insane. Clapton had written in his Laila, and the brothers Ali do indeed make the best of this mythic tale, mostly by keeping it modest. There is a rawness to the production and a straightforward authenticity to the writing and acting, making the film feel less polished than it does hand embroidered. In the vein of the Muslim socials we once saw so regularly in Hindi cinema, I would like to call Laila Majnu a Muslim social. It is a lovingly created film, clear about its intent, that mercifully stays away from any unnecessary comic relief. This is not only a drama, but a grand tragedy, and the makers give it the respect it deserves. Tripti Dimri, who plays Laila, is a winsome girl who looks both suitably smitten and suitably struck down by circumstances, and hers is a performance laudably free of overwrought histrionics. In keeping with the film's references to Maine Pyar Kiya and its infamous pigeons, she does have the comely next-door air of a Suraj Bharjatiya heroine. Avinash Tiwary plays her lover, Kes Bhatt, and he's a strikingly self-aware actor. He was excellent as a Hodder in Tu Hai Mera Sunday, and here he uses his great voice to solid effect as a charmer early on. Then switches gears impressively as his character embraces the impossibility of the situation and begins to reel under the mania of his love. There is a section in the film where he shaves, exposing his Marty Feldman jaw, and it is rather adorable how sheepish he is about being seen like this. The crazed lover is one of Imtiaz Ali's recurring themes as a storyteller. The director even told the Laila Majnu story within a sequence of his own film Tamasha. But here, writing a direct adaptation freed of the need to rationalize the romance, it works better. The legend of Laila and Majnu involves virginal lovers unable to consummate their love, and this is touched on lightly here. The girl complains that people are making up scandalous gossip without the two even getting to do anything. Later, the boy conjuring up an ideal picture of their life describes an idyllic setting in the mountains where they can live in peace. Here he uses the word sukoon, pronouncing it sakoon. And to tease her, he says they would live like a brother and sister. The music complements the film well, and one song, Sarfari, feels so much like an old Mani Ratnam track that it could have been sung by Chitra back in the 1990s. It is actually Shreya Ghoshal. Kashmir makes for an obviously breathtaking backdrop, but for the most part, this film uses his matter-of-factly, not showing it off except for all windows invariably opening out onto paradise. Later, as things get increasingly unreal for the lovers, the beauty begins to overpower. The final act overdoes this and ends up being repetitive. Thus, the film starts to feel too long, even though Tiwary only gets better as it goes on. Laila Majnu is a thoughtfully written film where the escalation of feelings appears as neutral as it can, and characters stay credible even as the intensity becomes unbearable. At different times, first the boy and later the girl's father in entirely varied contexts say nearly the same thing. अगर लोग कहते हैं तो सही ही कहते होंगे? That may as well be said of stories we pass on across generations. The film ends with the line, "They lived happily ever after," which is both ironic and true. This, therefore, is a film about the beholders, about how some are more blessed than others. Here are highly flawed and even doomed characters, yet they partake of something special, enviable and real. Who among us dares judge a true romantic? Love is love. And there you have it, folks. From captivating stories to unforgettable guests, we are here to keep you entertained and inspired. So stay tuned to Entertainment Tarka for more latest updates. I'm your host signing off until next time.